As you can see, this eye is already done, so let's move on to the other eye. And to prime the eyes, I'm using Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. And to set that, I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, just to make sure that it does not crease when we're blending out the eyeshadows. So today I'll be using my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, my favourite palette of all time. It's just so pretty and gorgeous. So for my transition shade, I'm taking the shade Burnt Orange, which is this one here, and putting that all over my crease and slightly above it. And then to go in the crease, to deepen it up a bit, I'm taking the shade Love Letter, which is this really nice pinky kind of colour, and just using the same brush and just putting that slightly in the crease but not too far above it, because you still want a bit of the orange to poke through. And then to deepen it up even more, I am taking the shade Red Ochre, which is this burgundy shade here, and then putting that in the outer corner to just deepen it up a bit, and then slightly blend it into the crease. And then taking a really fluffy, clean blending brush and just blending those together. And then taking some more of the pink colour, we're just gonna blend it in together. And then taking more of Burnt Orange to just tone down the edges, so it's not too pink around the edges, so they all kind of like blend into each other. And taking the clean blending brush again and just, like I said, blending everything together so there's no harsh lines. If you are using glitter, it's probably best to put down a base first so the glitter sticks to it better. And I'm using the NYX Glitter Primer, putting a bit onto, like a little blob onto the lid, and using this brush to just blend it out all over the lid. And it doesn't have to be neat, it's literally just going all over the lid, and I like to bring it up slightly above the lid because I have hooded eyes, so, and like a really small, like obviously you know, because I'm Asian, I have really small hooded eyes, so bringing it up above slightly my eyelid space and into like the crease area will really help bring the glitter up, because when you don't have a lot of lid space, you just have to improvise and just go above it so you can actually see the glitter. And for the really exciting bit, I'm using MAC's Pigment in the shade Kitschmas, I think that's how you pronounce it, but yeah. Okay, it's like a really light pink glitter, which is super cute. It can get a bit messy, so I advise doing eyeshadow before foundation. And then just packing that on. Like, look how nice this pigment is. It's so cute. If you do want like a cheaper alternative, because MAC pigments are quite expensive, then I advise you get the NYX pigments. I haven't used any, but I've heard they're really good. Plus they're a lot cheaper. So to blend the glitter into the eyeshadow, I'm just taking the burgundy shade and blending them in together. Like I said, because I have hooded eyes, so if you have a look, I've placed it quite high up, but when I open my eyes, you can still see the glitter, and the glitter is not hiding and you can actually see it, which is good because Asian eyes are so difficult, especially if you want anything to show up on the lid. And to clean up the fallout, because like I said, glitter can be very messy, I'm just getting a makeup wipe and just wiping all the way, wiping off the excess glitter that has fallen, and just cleaning up the edge of my eyeshadow to make it look sharper. And that is the eyes done for now, so I'm just going to move on to my base. So for primer, I'm using the Porefessional Matte Rescue Primer. And for foundation today, I'm using the Boujois Healthy Mix Foundation in the shade Light Bronze. And for concealer, I'm using the Collection Concealer again, because it's a pretty good concealer. And then to bake, I'm using the Collection Sheer Loose Powder. All the products I've used will be listed in the description box. Baking my nose a bit because I get really oily on my nose, and just using the same powder to set everything. I don't leave the bake on for too long, so I'm just dusting it off now. And to contour, I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit, and I'm taking the dark shade to just contour. And you need to be really light-handed with this product because it's very pigmented and it's kind of hard to blend out, so just be careful. But it is a really nice shade to contour and warm up your face with. Forget to bronze up the forehead to give the appearance of a smaller forehead. As you can see, I kind of need that because I have a huge forehead, but it's okay, makeup can fix it. See what I mean by how pigmented this is? You really need to take caution when you're applying this contour powder. Don't forget the chin, the double chin. And to highlight, I'm obviously going to use the highlight from the same contour kit, and honestly this highlight is amazing. Blush, I'm taking the Makeup Revolution blush palette in the shade Goddess, and I'm just going to take this shade here for a subtle bronze. I mean a subtle blush, not bronze. So just smile and just apply the smallest amount to your cheeks. Since I do have a really powerful, not powerful, a really bright eye look, I just want to keep the blush really subtle. Oh my gosh, I forgot to highlight my nose. Like, what the hell, how could I forget? Let me just quickly highlight my nose. Highlighting my nose is super important to me because it just really completes the look, and I like how it makes my nose appear a bit pointed at the big top. I look a bit funny without my eyebrows on, so let's just quickly do them. I'm obviously using my Rimmel eyebrow pencil because it's my favourite thing to fill eyebrows in. So let me just quickly brush them up with a spoolie. Just get the hairs going in the right direction. Put something on my tongue. And just going to fill my eyebrows in. Like, I don't know why people think it's so hard to do eyebrows with like a pencil, since it's quite a thick, like a big pencil, you can't get precise lines, but I find it really easy. Like, you just have to take your time with it. And for the front of the eyebrows, I obviously kind of like draw a line underneath and then a small line at the top, and then I kind of like flick up to give like little eyebrow hairs to mimic the eyebrow hairs, if you know what I mean. And then I just use my fingers to just like kind of, what's the word, like brush through them so they don't look as harsh. And that is one eyebrow done. On to the next one. And getting my spoolie again and just brushing the product through the hair so it's even. And to set the brows, I'm just using my Maybelline Brow Drama. And I really like to focus the gel in front, so I kind of really brush it up to give like a more messy look at the front, I guess, with like the eyebrows kind of like standing up at the front. So for my under eyes, I am taking the shade Red Ochre, which is that burgundy shade, and just putting that all under my lash line. And to blend it out, I'm taking the shade Burnt Orange, which is this one here, putting that underneath the burgundy to give a blended out appearance. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm taking the shade Vermeer, which is this shade here. That just gives it like a pop of colour in the corners of my eyes. Moving on to mascara. I always use this mascara because it's my favourite, and that is L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Every video I always use this because it's just amazing. So I'm going to put my false lashes off camera because I literally cannot do them and it takes me about an hour to put them on. So I should be right back. So the lashes are done, and moving on to the lips. And for the lip liner, I'm using Kiko's Smart Lip Liner in the shade 712, I guess. And then to go on top of that, since the lip liner is quite pink, I want the focus to be on the eyes. So I'm just going to use my favourite nude of all time, which is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. Probably use this lip colour in every video, but honestly, the shade London is such a nice shade. it goes with every look. And it has completely toned down the pink. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!